So we want to just put some of these FAQs up there, before we actually getting deep into the detail of your security risk assessment, just to make sure that we address some of the commonly asked questions. So, what is the difference between your Hipaa security analysis and the MIPS security analysis? So, the way we see it is MIPS assessment is like just a subset of your Hipaa assessment. Say, for example, if you have engaged a third party or internal people have conducted your Hipaa assessment, which includes your privacy, security, and the breach requirements, then you're pretty much covered. You will be able to provide that Hipaa security report as part of your MIPS attestation. That should be fine. And then when do you need to start and complete? I think we already covered that. And do you need to conduct a comprehensive security analysis? Always it is good to conduct comprehensive security analysis. What does comprehensive means compared to partial? So comprehensive is pretty much looking at your data flow, starting from how you're collecting your patient data all the way up to how you are disposing it off from your practice. So that's what the comprehensive means. So as long as you could cover the end-to-end data flow and look at the risks and then identifying the risks, coming up with a plan and stuff, so you should be good. And do you need to conduct this comprehensive assessment every year? Based on our understanding, you don't need to conduct comprehensive every year. So you could essentially, let's assume that you're still on the same cloud-based EHR in 2018 and in 2019. So what you could do is you could take your 2018 report. You could pretty much update it depending on what changed, and that should pretty much be sufficient for you to provide to the auditors. And then what is the format of the SRA final report? It could be anything. It could be in spreadsheet format. It could be in a Word format. It could even be a paper document. You could have just prepared it in a regular paper with a pen and stuff. So it doesn't need to follow any specific format per se, according to the CMS or HHS requirements. And what are the scope? Again, it depends on the type of practice or the type of the organization. I know we've quite a few people from hospital side and the practice side and the specialties. And it also depends on the size of the organization, whether you have all the staff in-house or you have some remote virtual staff, and whether you have data center hosted in-house, on-premise, or cloud-based data centers and stuff. And also depends on the technology complexity, whether you're using mobile, you have some network firewall, the hosted one, the cloud, and all this thing. So this is one of the most important piece or part of your security risk analysis. Once you identify the scope for the analysis, the rest of the things pretty much should fall in place.
For more information, click on the link below or visit databrackets.com.